Good morning, my beautiful people. This is John from USA London. Welcome back to Sunday Talk, episode number 103. In this episode, as always, I'm gonna go over 10 questions I received from you guys. Some of you guys who are new here, my goal is to help newcomers, permanent residents, and also US citizens regarding their immigration questions. And then once in a while, I give advice to newcomers to United States of America. In today's video, I also have one word of wisdom for you guys, okay? So stay to the end to hear my word of wisdom. I want to wish you guys happy Sunday. I hope your day is going well. And also, some of you guys who want to support this channel, well, we have a USMO shop where you can get some of the t-shirt, USMO t-shirt. You can see some of those t-shirts, down below this video, or you can click on the link in the description box, so you can go to the website to check it out and buy a t-shirt or two if you want to support this channel. Okay, I also want to wish you guys happy Father's Day. Some of you guys who are fathers, especially some of you guys who are waiting for your kids to come and join you here in the United States of America, happy Father's Day to you. So guys, without wasting time, let's get started. The first question today will come from Cute Gacha. Here's the question. Hi John, thank you for what you do. Question: my minor children 13 and 17 got here with an I130 visa and I'm a US citizen parent. Can I get them a US passport? Thank you. Well, thanks for the question. When I received this question, I replied to this person saying that, okay, from what I know, those children are supposed to actually, if they were born after she became a U.S. citizen, normally those children will get a U.S. passport before come to United States of America. But in case they come to United States of America on IR2 visa, well, they're supposed to become a U.S. green card holder, and then she can apply for an 600 for them. Well, 2 weeks later, she sent me a note saying that her children got their passport. So I did more research about this one. Here is what I found. So over here, this is a USCIS website. They said children with IR2 visas. Okay, if those children are under 18 years old, they will automatically acquire US citizenship upon entry to United States if they reside in the United States with their parents. Okay, so in case their parent living like work for the government, or they are in the military living overseas, they still consider as living with their parent in the US. Okay, so I think that's the case for her children. I don't even know if that person is his or her, but I would say her or her children. And so those children were able to become a US citizen. So over here on the bottom, they're saying that if those children are over 18 years, they will become a permanent resident and receive a green card. So they're saying that children with IR2 visa who did not automatically acquire US citizenship can apply for naturalization when eligible. Okay, so that was the reason why those children were able to get a US passport quickly like that. So let's move to the second question here. This one will come from Ahmed Abdi Hafid Kamaldin. Here's the question. I'm in Ukraine. My petition said no visa available for me due to the priority date, which is 2019, that I should wait on NVC. What should I do? Please, thank you. Well, in this situation, if you cannot start your immigrant visa application, well, you just have to wait until your priority date is current. Because I don't know if you are immediate relative. If you are immediate relative, you don't have to worry about the priority date. But in case you are not immediate relative, you have to check your priority date every month, to see if it's current. If it's current, well, NVC will send you a notification to start your immigrant visa process, or maybe 6 months before your priority date becomes current, NVC will contact you. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. Because yesterday somebody asked me this type of question, I replied to that person, and there is a viewer or subscriber came reply to that question saying that no, that's a lie. The person's supposed to find a reason to expedite the case. You don't have to find a reason to expedite your case. If you're gonna expedite your case, you will know for sure. Okay, if maybe the relative is like life and death situation, there are some stuff you can use, some reason you can use to expedite your case, and I did a video about that. You can check it out on my channel. But most of the time you just have to wait until your priority date is current. Okay, so let's move to another question here. This one will come from Sarah Sharma. Here's the question. Hi sir, any hope for DV lottery winners 2022? Well, thanks for the question. Well, if you are a winner, well, first of all, congratulations. And then you just have to fill up the first form and send it, the DS on 260. I think that's the first part. You're gonna send it to KCC, and then from there they will reply to you. You're gonna fill up on the order form and send it for the second time. Okay, so once they reply to the second document you submit, they approve everything, that's when you're gonna be able to continue the process. But yeah, there is a hope. I know that DV cases are kind of like on the bottom of the priority list, but they still, the U.S. consulate still working on those cases. Okay, so let's move to another question here. This one will come from Jacqueline Bolin. She say, hi John, I want to know if I'm married and my father filed for me and not my husband, can I go to the U.S. alone? Well, if your parent filed for you and not for your marriage, first of all, not from your husband. First of all, if you marry, on the form, your parent or your father is supposed to put that you're married, therefore gonna put the name of your husband anyway. But it doesn't mean that your husband will come to United States of America with you. If he doesn't want to come, he doesn't want to come. So for your interview appointment letter, you will see the name of those people who should show up for interview. If it's just you, you will go for yourself. If it's you and your husband, but your husband doesn't want to go, well, you still can go to the U.S. and with your visa. I don't think it's a problem. Okay, let's move to another question here. This one will come from Stark. I forgot to mention my middle name is DS260. My interview was done, but visa not issued yet. I'm complete another medical exam and submit passport again. Is there any problem with middle name missing in DS260? Well, thanks for the question. Since you're saying that your interview was done, if it was a problem, the consular officer, the interviewer will ask you about it. Okay, so I know you brought your passport to the interview and there is a proof that you have a middle name, so they will know for sure that there was a mistake. So I don't think it's going to be an issue at all. Let's move to another question here. This one will come from Akre Chimu. Here is the question. Thanks John for the answers to our concern. My wife was scheduled for U.S. visa interview. Should she renew her police certificate? The police certificate that she has at the moment is the one obtained in October 2020. Should she renew it just for interview in June 2021? Well, usually when your police certificate is over a year, you should renew it, okay? Because you want to have a valid police certificate before you go to the visa interview. So from what I know, yes, your wife should renew her police certificate before the interview. Okay, let's move to another question here. I think I like this one better than just you guys looking at my face when I was talking about this question. You don't even know how the question looks like. At least now you can see what are the questions. The way some people send me those questions, and I have to read it just like that, or sometimes I make some adjustment. So this question is coming from sparkling dry cleaners. Here is the question. I want to file for my kids that lives here with me in the US under age of 14, 4 kids. I'm a permanent resident card holder. Will it be advisable for me to file the form I-130 and I-485 all together? Please let me know. Thank you. Well, thanks for the question. I received these questions a lot. So what I normally tell people is that, first of all, it's not legal advice. If you are a green card holder, it's better to file the I-130 first, and then once the I-130 is approved, you can file the I-485, which is a green card application. But people who are U.S. citizens, it's better for them to file together the I-130 and I-485 together. But as a green card holder, you still can file your I-130 and I-485 together. They call it like file concurrently, if I'm not mistaken. That's how they call it. Yeah, it is possible. Let's move to the next question. This question is coming from Langat Ezra. Here's the question. Hi, John. I recently got my interview letter IR2 category. I tried to log into Computer Electronic Application Center, which is on CEAC. I found out they changed to F11, yet my petition was approved when I was still 19 years old. Is it because that I have already turned 21? Well, thanks for the question. I think it's because of that, because normally if you're still under 21, your visa category should be IR2. So once you turn 21, then your visa category will change. It will move to F1, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that's the reason. Okay, let's move to another question. So next question here is coming from Cat, Pet, and Animals. So here is the question. Hi sir, please guide me. My father was my petitioner for F3. He passed away. Now, can I just put my mother to as my new petitioner, or do I have to go through humanitarian reinstatement? Well, thanks for the question. I'm sorry for your loss. Usually, from what I know, usually when your petition is approved before your parent, the petitioner, die, well, you can use another relative like your mom in this case as a new petitioner. But if the petitioner died before the case, before the I-130 is approved, well, from what I know, there is not much you can do, but you can get an immigration lawyer if you want to see if there is another alternative. But from what I know, if the case is approved after the death of the petitioner, there is not much you can do. But as far as humanitarian reinstatement, here's what I found. So here is basic eligibility for humanitarian reinstatement. Okay, they're saying that you may only request humanitarian reinstatement if you are the principal beneficiary of an approval Form I-130 petition for alien relative, and your petitioner relative has died. We cannot grant humanitarian reinstatement if the petitioner died while the petition was pending. However, you may see our basic eligibility for section 204 relief for surviving relative webpage to see if you qualify for another form of relief. Okay, so that's what it's saying. And if I scroll a little bit down, they're saying that derivative beneficiaries are not eligible to request humanitarian reinstatement. However, if we approve the principal beneficiary request, any eligible derivative beneficiary may also benefit from this relief. So in this situation here, they just talk about in case you have a kid who are derivative applicants. So if they accept your humanitarian reinstatement, those kids, your kids will be accepted as well. Basically, they are qualified as well, and they will receive the same relief as you. So that's what it is here. Okay, so like I said, I don't know exactly your situation if the petition was pending before your dad passed, But in case it's already approved, yes, you can use your mom as a new petitioner. So let's move to another question here. I think this one's gonna be the last question of today's video. This one will come from Beverly Deason. Here's the question. Good morning. I want to submit my document for my children that I received from NVC. I'm locked out, so I can't submit my document. Why am I locked out? Well, thanks for the question. Usually, here is what happens sometimes when you log into NVC Computer Electronic Application Center, and you kind of inactive for like I think 5 minutes or more. Well, the system will kick you out, so you have to log in again, pull your case number and invoice ID to log back in to continue what it is you are doing. I think that was the situation. But you sent me this message 3 weeks ago, so I know by now you already log into the system and everything is fine. But in case you're still having a problem, you need to contact NVC and let NVC know. So guys, like I said, that was the last question of today's video, and I have one word of wisdom for you. Word of wisdom: your reality is the reflection of yourself. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. Whatever you do today, do it peacefully. I hope you love this video. If you do, please hit the like button and share this video with whoever you think might benefit from it. Okay, once again, my name is John. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.
USA Monde.